worlds really don't come any bigger than this. Let the final begin!
Roboteers, stand by.
There they are, the drivers of Roadblock with its scooped front, and Body Hammer, the cold fusion team, and Rex Garrod on the right, driver of Recyclops with the extending ton. There's Cunning Plan from the University of Reading.
3, 2,
and Robot the Bruce, and
1.
Tracy from tonight.
Activate.
And this for the title, the first ever UK Robot Wars champion. Aggressive style already, especially from Tracy spiking Recyclops, and that allows Roadblock to come in underneath. There's the extended tongue, but Recyclops can't flip Tracy over at this moment in time. Tracy comes back. There's Body Hammer in the spotlight briefly, and running away, Cunning Plan. Needs to get back into the action and be aggressive, and it is there, because the judges will mark for aggression, and Tracy's up on Cunning Plan, and both of them are out, immobilised. 4 left, Body Hammer and Recyclops, and Robert the Bruce there to the left-hand side, and the dangerous Roadblock, who's persisting in this attack on Recyclops, the most dangerous attacking robot otherwise in the field. But up on its side, Recyclops. Down it comes, the tongue takes a fearful bashing. Roadblock still pressurising, and Body Hammer thrusts into Robot the Bruce. Recyclops on its side, not yet down. Robot the Bruce trying to get involved. Rex Garrod needs to get his tongue back in every sense of the word. Recyclops top of the picture. There's the chain off Recyclops. And that attacking by Roadblock has paid off. Recyclops is out. They're down to 3. Body Hammer. Roadblock behind it. And there's Robot the Bruce up on his side and goes as well. And that leaves 2. The Roadblock team of students from Bodmin against the team of nuclear engineers and Body Hammer. Here's Roadblock closing in on the far more experienced engineering team, getting in underneath. It's over. It goes to the judges.
Quieten down. We have a decision. A unanimous one from the judges that the winner, the British Robot Wars champion, Series 1, is Roadblock! You did it, guys! You did it! There it is, the trophy. And a very, very well-earned one, if I may be so bold. What was that like?
Best time of my life. Absolutely loved it.
It really was absolutely breathtaking. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being absolutely magnificent winners, champions, and thank you, everyone at home, for watching. Good night.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Almost silence in the arena. It is so tense. Cassius immediately on the attack with Rex Garrod, an inspiration to all young engineers everywhere. And underneath Panic Attack, with that front blade, Panic Attack raising money for charity. Really couldn't have 2 more pleasant finalists, but now, go on, kill each other. Cassius, oh hey! A flyover from Panic Attack. A little hop. And piggyback on the back of Cassius and pushing it into dead metal. Look at this again. Up and over. Good stuff. Good control by Panic Attack, and again. But the aggression was on the part of Cassius. And again on dead metal. But Rex loves a house robot. Panic Attack turns. Get up to 9 miles an hour. Cassius 25 miles an hour. The more powerful of the 2, but Panic Attack underrated. Look at that! Oh, what an upset! Panic Attack the winners! That is a huge upset!
Cassius, come onto the platform! Panic Attack, come onto the platform!
Well, I had my money on you!
Well, I'm terribly sorry you lost it.
Because you've got that brilliant arm that flips you back up and that. But when you went under Panic Attack, he just flew over you and landed back on his wheels.
Well, I think I've maybe got the better robot, but they've probably got the better driver.
Are you going to come back for the next wars?
I reckon.
Ladies and gentlemen, give Cassius a round of applause. Panic Attack, yes! Our Robot Wars grand champions. From the start, you've been thinking you're going to lose every round.
We've honestly thought we've been going out since every round that we've came in, and it's just been a dream.
How do you feel?
Over the moon, man. You just can't explain it.
You've got got tears in your eyes, you have.
It's just brilliant. It won't sink in till the morning, basically. Till then, it's going to be like a dream.
Robot Wars Grand Champions, and guess what? We've got an award, and guess who's going to give it you? Philippa Forrester!
The war is won. Congratulations.
And hold the award up, come on.
Yay!
Well, they don't like losing.
They don't like draws.
We found a winner on Robot Wars. Goodbye.
Roboteers, stand by.
Chaos 2 with the flipper, formidable. At the controls, George Francis, Ian Swan and Richard Swan there as well. Hypnodisc with Dave and Kenneth Rose. The disc against the flipper, the speed of Chaos 2. The best two robots in the series have survived. The cream has risen to the top. Stay away from that flipper. Hypnodisc with a low ground clearance, 23 millimeters, but that might not be enough. Slamming in reverse. Comes Chaos 2. The flipper up and over, and stopping there for a moment, the spinning disc. Look at this. Now, has that in any way damaged the flipper of Chaos 2? I think it may have done. No, backs away, Chaos 2. Comes in on the attack again. You heard Kenneth saying they have to stop the motors in order to get the spinning disc rotating again. Very near the flame pit, but that I don't think will bother either of these two robots. They have plenty of armament. Oh! Flipped up and over. Chaos 2 has won the final. Flipping Hypnodisc. The fears have proven true for the Hypnodisc boys. Chaos 2 came in, got underneath the disc ironically, flipped up and over, and Chaos 2 are the worthy winners of Robot Wars, the champions. Crowned as Hypnodisc lies battered and beaten, the house robots close in. This a kill a lot. George Francis will try and keep Chaos 2 away from Matilda and attacks Matilda now. You can see the chainsaws come off the back of Matilda. What an untidy and ghastly sight she makes. Shunt, try to get away from Chaos 2, and why not? The champions want to beat everyone. Taking on Shunt and flipping Shunt over. So two of the house robots done. Off comes Shunt's exhaust stack. Chaos 2 once more toying with the house robots and destroying them. This is great fun, but they will be back, of course, and revenge will be in their hearts for the champions in the next series. But George Francis and his team, magnificent champions.
Well, chaos by name, chaos by nature. Have you ever seen such total carnage? Not only did he take on Hypnodisc, he took on the house robots and beat them as well. Let's hear it for the UK Robot Wars champion, Chaos 2!
There's your trophy. Be careful, it could do you some damage.
How do you feel?
Very excited. It's been a tremendous battle. We've really enjoyed it.
It's been a long old haul, hasn't it?
It certainly has, yeah. One or two scares, but, you know, great stuff.
Richard was asking what his mum would think. I think she's going to be very, very proud. We're witnessing a new league of robot. What was it that made your robot so special, do you think?
The awesome flip up and all the hard work we put into it.
I think so too. Congratulations, guys.
Once again, Chaos 2, the new UK Robot Wars champions. Give it up! Well, we don't like losers.
We don't like draws.
We found a winner on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
From Ipswich, seed number 1 and reigning champion, Chaos 2.
Can they become the first to successfully defend the title? George Francis on the left, Ian Swan on the right with son Richard.
From Gloucester, seed number 19, Pussycat.
The challengers, brainchild of Robin Herrick there in the middle, Alan Gribble on the right, and son David on the left.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
best drivers in Robot Wars history, young David, and of course George Francis, Pussycat with the blade, Chaos 2 with the flipper, even Steven so far. Pussycat manoeuvres to come in on an attack, no dodges. There's David Gribble at the controls on the right, a student. Wants to work in special effects, and the effect of Chaos 2's flipper is to lift Pussycat up and over once and twice, tumbles onto its side, rights itself. Aggressive work here from Chaos 2, learning its lesson from a nervy battle against Stinger. Again on the attack, flipping Pussycat up and over. Chaos 2 could be on the way here to defending the Robot Wars Grand title. Pussycat upended, comes smashing down again. You can see the damage it's causing to the arena floor there. Look at the sawdust everywhere on the arena floor. In underneath, Pussycat again on its side. Chaos, theory, no fact, says one of the banners. Chaos 2, oh, suddenly gets wedged there on our own arena floor flipper. This is the ref cam on the ref bot, just judging to see if there's any foul play. At the moment, though, it's the kitty cat on the attack. What on earth was that came off? Look at this, something went very high. It was off the back of Chaos 2. I think it was only superficial. It was. Chaos 2 in underneath Pussycat. Chaos 2 has had a bumping now and a bruising. George Francis tentative at the controls. And it's Pussycat now on the upper and certainly finishing this stronger. I wonder if that was damage then to Chaos 2, because it certainly seems to have lost a little bit of its maneuverability, its speed across the arena floor. And I think Chaos 2 is damaged here. Pussycat's on its side, both of them limping, war, weary, veterans of battle after battle after battle scar. There is something wrong with Pussycat's blade. It is not working. That's why they can't really right themselves as quickly as they have been before. Chaos 2, one last full frontal assault. Now senses victory is nigh. Oh, and very nearly got Pussycat up and out of the arena. Look at that. It would have been the third time in these wars that Chaos 2 has lifted an opponent up and clear away out of the arena. Also smashed into one of our cameras, as we heard earlier, and now pushes Pussycat into the CPZ. Chaos 2 will have to get away from Shunt. Do or die there, wasn't it really? It's death or glory for these two now. Pussycat, the weapon immobilized. George Francis, has he won it? Or has it gone to the Pussycat boys?
Judges have scored this on style, control, damage, and aggression. Chaos 2 have won on all points. Chaos 2 are the Robot Wars Grand Champion! Guys, you've done tremendously well. Tremendously well. You made it to the finals of Robot Wars.
I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that?
Yeah.
And you're going to come back next time?
We'll be back next time.
You're going to try and go one better, aren't you?
They'll be ours.
Let's hear for the Pussycat Posse! All it needs now is for Jules to present the award. Our Robot Wars Grand Finalists, Chaos 2! Start the fires!
Clear the applause!
We found ourselves a winner on Robot Wars! Bye-bye!
3, 2, 1, activate.
The 5th Robot Wars Grand Final for the UK Championship. They turn, they look, they feel each other out. And Razer's feel has the touch of cold steel, slicing into Bigger Brother. A slice is nice. Twice. And Bigger Brother is already under the cosh. And he knows it. Ian Watts, a broadcast engineer by trade. He loves his roboteering. He loves his diving. And he's going to have to dive deep into his memory banks now to come up with a tactic to beat Razer. Ponderously awaiting its moment to come in with a crumpling effect. 3 tons of crushability factor on Robot Wars. Bigger Brother was bumped and bashed and spinning. Wedged onto a wheel there, I think. They're locked together, are they? Well, they're spinning and eventually uncoupled. Bigger Brother away. They need to get that front flipper in. Hey, we thought they weren't going to beat Hypnodisc. They were trashed by Hypnodisc, and Hypnodisc went down. Anything could yet happen, but Razer has them now firmly in its jaw. The part reptilian beast, part bird of Ian Lewis and Simon Scott and Vinnie Blood. Razer pulls away. At charity events, Vinnie Blood likes to bend Razer's arm. Is he mad? Would you go out there and take Razer on? Bigger Brother are doing just that. They've pressed the release button. Are they going to drive Razer the way of Hypnodisc? Hold him, says Vincent Blood. Oh, Ellie, what's happening out there? She's trying to peer and see. And Bigger Brother, driven on by Dad Ian, is forced ever backwards in the grand final. Are they seconds away from defeat? Do not count Bigger Brother out just yet. We've seen so many twists and turns in this series. The Sergeant comes out, has a look, Bigger Brother away. A lick of flame for the Sergeant on the back of Razer. Razer. Oh, doesn't that look ominous? The judges are going to have to decide. What a brilliant feat by Bigger Brother to hold on. Razer has not finished them off. Not yet, and it won't do so.
Well, the judges have made their decision. You know the criteria: style, control, damage, and aggression. And Ellie and Joe, I'm sorry, but they've given it to the new UK champions, Razer! Are you disappointed?
Yeah, very disappointed. Chickens!
Come here, Joe. Why are you calling them chickens?
Weren't coming to attack us.
They weren't coming to attack you.
No way.
You were trying to get them into the pit, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But look at all the fun you've had before. I mean, you beat the reigning champion. Well, it's the ex-champion now. You beat Chaos 2. Then you had one of the best fights in Robot Wars history against Hypnodisc, didn't you?
Yeah.
But when it got to the final, you just couldn't pull it out of the bag. You didn't get to use your flipper very much. Why? Pardon?
We didn't get under him.
You didn't get under him. Let me talk to you, Dad. Disappointed?
Yeah, of course, but he's just squirrely, isn't he?
You were trying to entice him close to the pit, weren't you?
We were shouting.
But look at it from Razer.
Of course.
Well, look at it from their point of view. They put a good few holes in you. They inflicted some damage. Really good tactics on their part is not to go anywhere near you.
Fully running.
You know. But come on, the Hypnodisc fight.
Oh, it's major.
We'll go down in the annals of history. I mean, the damage that was inflicted on you was so severe.
But not inside, surprisingly. Once we took those covers off, there's almost no damage inside. Everything was still working.
You had an awful lot of help fixing that robot up for the final, didn't you?
Everybody helped, apart from one team. But they were busy in their semi-final, so yeah, they were busy elsewhere. But you know who you are. Thanks so much. Those guys were brilliant.
They were good, and so were you. We've enjoyed having you, and Ellie and Joe. You've been a fantastic team, and hey, a fantastic robot.
Thank you.
Gallant losers. Ladies and gentlemen, please go ballistic for Bigger Brother! Well done, guys. Yes! Can you believe it?
No, not really. That hasn't really sunk in yet.
Well, you're the world champions. You've always been pants in this competition.
Yeah, totally.
You haven't even made the semi-finals in this competition.
No, it's been ridiculous, isn't it?
And now you're the UK champions. Yeah. And, whoa, I tell you what, it was a close fight with Firestorm.
Yeah. I mean, it's been great. I mean, our whole history, we dedicate this win to our fans who stuck by us on the internet, in the crowds. I mean, the crowds have been fantastic, and they're real, true Razer fans have stuck by us long and hard.
You're becoming superstars. You're becoming superstars. You've done it. Do you want to see that trophy? The trophy that you've been dreaming about for 4 years.
Get our hands
well, here's the beautiful Philippa Forrester to present it. Philippa!
I have to say, this family are amazing. And these two are heroes, and I know the Razer team agree with me.
Yeah.
You're brilliant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. And next time, who's going to win?
Us!
Yay! Next time you can do it. Because the Razer team, it's taken them a long time to get this far, and finally it's their turn to win, yeah? So we're proud to present them with the trophy at last.
There you go, guys.
Well done.
Show it to the audience. Well done. Well done. Let's hear it for Razer, the new UK champions. Well, they've got the trophy.
Cue the applause.
We've got a brand new champion on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Three, 2, 1.
What effect will the spinning blade at the front of Tornado have? Already on the attack, on Razer, and Razer! On the backward step, it seems! On the back foot, Razer, or are they? They've come and grappled Tornado's extended frame! That frame necessary to support that mighty horizontal spinning disc. Razer has stopped the disc. The disc starts flying again. Razer has that extra front claw bit to the beak to try and stop the spinning disc. But for me, Razer's extra weaponry seems to be bent and buckled. And is it flapping in the wind? It grapples with Tornado again. What a final! For Robot Wars, the Sick Wars, intrigue, mystery, suspense. Razer trying to grab hold. Refbot, get out of there if I was you. Shunt involved as well. It's all going off in the arena, I can tell you. Tornado's blade has been silenced and stopped there, but it's pushing into Razer. Razer bows its beak forward, but it can't get to the very heart of Tornado because Tornado has protected itself with that framework. Look at this. Forget the Tornado spinning blade. We didn't see this happening. The framework has stopped Razer's attackability. Brilliance from the Tornado team. Can Razer respond? Do you know, I think that little hook thing on the edge of the beak is to try and get a Tornado and lift up the framework, but Razer aren't going to get a chance, are they? Because Tornado slams and bangs. In comes Tornado again. Is this the end of an era? Is this the end of the Razer reign as champions of the UK? They are being smashed into submission. They cannot get away from the arena sidewalls, and the red bot comes in, and all of a sudden, the clock takes on a lurid and awful hue if you are a fan of Razer. They cannot get themselves released. They are pegged in there, and Tornado, systematic in its pressure, in its desire, and in its drive. Finally, Razer is released. There, do you see the little hook? I think it was intended to get in underneath that framework, but Razer's game plan has not worked, and Tornado's has. Right from the start of the series, they boasted of the interchangeable weaponry. We've seen a pusher. We've seen the little spinning disc. We've seen a front bra, and now we've seen the mighty spinning blade. And Tornado is finally pushed back by Razer, but is it too little? Is it too late? What a final this is! What heart Razer has! The sparks of dead metal fly onto the wings of Razer. Can they lift themselves and yet turn this battle around? They're trying to claw Tornado, trying to gain some purchase, but Tornado with that four-wheel drive, again, driving them back into the CPZ, pushing them into shunts, axe as it comes down. Razer and Ian Lewis know they've got a real fight now to retain their crown. Shunt lifted, Razer bashes down. They simply can't get at Tornado's machinery. They can't get at the exposed tyres with the beak. Vinny Bloodlet's concerned. Razer now trying to build up momentum for another attack. How can they get beyond that latticework frame? They can't get into the heart of the matter. They can't get into the eye of the storm that is Tornado. Razer trying to force its way back into the final. You heard the pit release button being activated. Finally, Razer has lifted Tornado. Can they take them to the arena sidewall and push them out? It must be their only hope this late on. Tornado's weight, a huge factor here. Oh, that they can't get them down the pit. Look at that! It's an anti-pit device as well! An APD! We have never seen one before! We've heard about them, we have never seen an APD until now! And there it is! It goes to the judges, what innovation! And what drama! Certainly, Tornado think they've done enough. Or have they? Because I'm hearing that the Razer boys believe Tornado were suspended in the pit. Not above it, but in the pit. That's one for the judges to mull over.
The judges have made their decision. It's tense, isn't it? Are you nervous? Oh, they're looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. We have a new UK champion! Guys. How did you feel when you walked around the pits and you saw what they'd done to their robot?
It's sort of pretty good, actually. I think a lot of the machines are going to develop that way, and there'll be interchangeable weapon systems that will develop. It seems to head that way. So, yeah, it'd be quite tricky, actually. It'd be good. You'd be bolting last-minute things on.
Yeah. Do you think your adaptation worked?
It did at the end.
It did at the end when you picked it up?
That's it. But it was just a little bit close on time. They were so close in the pit.
They're the 12 seeds.
Well,
Giant killing act.
They joined the sort of elite club, you know, the Chaos, the Panic Attack, the Razer, and all the other guys.
And now we got Tornado. Very gracious in defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the ex-UK champions, but still the world champions, Razer! I mean, who had the idea when you were fighting Razer to make those changes?
I think it might have been my idea. We sat down and thought about, after losing to Razer twice in Extreme, our vulnerability to different weapons, and we thought, well, we need to build something.
Yeah, it was a very clever interpretation of the rules. There's been arguments raging. I mean, is your robot small enough to fit in that pit?
It's within the maximum size allowed in the rules, and that is a lot bigger than what will go in the pit.
Well, you can't say further than that, really. You were quite ungentlemanly. When Refbot was trying to get them off the arena wall, you just went in and started giving them a right good kicking.
We're here to win this. This is not about being nice. This is a war.
The crowd were with you. They certainly were. I mean, it was one of the most exciting fights we've ever had on Robot Wars. You're the 12th seeds. You've dismantled everyone in your path. You are worthy UK champions. And to give you your trophy, can I please introduce the very lovely Miss Philippa Forrester.
I haven't got my bikini on, sorry. I didn't think I'd do that to you. Congratulations, it's really heavy.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
It is.
Hey, show it to the crowd!
Don't drop it!
Robot Wars champions. I bet you feel ecstatic, don't you?
Yes, excellent feeling.
Well done, guys. So you'll be back to defend your championship, won't you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Congratulations. No one thought you could do it. Not being C the 12th, but you've done it. One more last round of applause for the UK champions, please. Team Tornado! Well, like the fireworks.
Hear the applause.
We've got a brand new champion on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.